Hi, and welcome to the Room 77 podcast. In this episode, you are not going to hear what we promised, which was a Q&A with more Patreons, because we're big fat liars. What you are going to hear is about Flirtation, our takeover, and the ways that you can become a better guest. You can master takeovers. You will be able to have sex with an entire country.
Hey, Tune, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's what they did at our takeover. So stay tuned. Listen up for all the things that you can do right, not from our perspective, but from watching everyone and cheating
off their paper.
Yes. All right, Lauren, we are back. How are you?
Still like on an emotional high.
You can hear it in your raspy voice. You still don't have your voice back from the Flirtation event in Isla Mujeres.
I talk a lot at events, and it seems that I try and have full, deep conversations always in front of a speaker.
Yeah.
That's where I land.
That is the best place. I want to finish this conversation. Come over by the speakers and let's do it over there. I feel like that's what you say to people. I want to apologize to the listener who may have been waiting. I don't really think you wait for this podcast to come out, but if you do wait, Lauren has been sick with no voice, which otherwise would not make for a very good podcast.
Just Richard talking.
We thought about getting one of those things that you put up to your throat when people have throat surgery and out like this. We thought that would be a pretty big downer. So let's face it, it's mostly just me blabbering anyway.
You could just cut my laugh in.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, you could just go on vacation.
A canned box of canned laughter.
All right, so what we want to do in this episode is not just talk about the takeover, because we always find that that's kind of boring, talking to the listener who possibly wasn't at the party, right? And be like, hey, listen to what you missed.
Yeah.
But what we can do is talk about all of the wonderful things that could be advantageous for them if they decide to either go to our next event, which just happened to just be announced. When is it, Lauren?
It's in October 17th through the 22nd.
Buy your ticket and get there. And if you listen to this and you hate everything you hear, then stay home. It's your choice. Or they decide to go to a event and they might be afraid or be shy or they don't know how to act.
Yeah, they don't know what it's going to entail. So we're going to help.
Hi, where are you from?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yep.
Did you fly here from Costa Rica?
I did. I didn't swim. It's a little bit further than I'm ready for.
I have a few questions for you. How much more sexy do you feel while you're here? Like 10% more, 50% more, 100% more?
500% more?
500% more.
I've done more shit in this week than I've done in my whole life, so yeah.
And do you think that Lauren and I deserve a thank you for that?
At least a thank you.
And maybe a crown?
Maybe even better. I mean, what's better than a crown?
A blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah, a blowjob.
Double blowjob.
A double blowjob. I would absolutely love that. I'm out.
It's my
favorite.
I just had that for the first time this week. It's fucking amazing.
And first. I love first.
Many firsts. I did zero of it. First orgy, first foursome.
Did you see me naked by the pool at all this week?
Yes, I did.
How did I look? I wanted to be a little more fluffed.
I needed to be fluffed as well.
I need
we should add that.
We should hire a fluffer next time.
Yeah,
definitely.
Did you get naked outside?
I did not.
Well, next time. I hope you guys come back. I really do, because you add a sexiness to the party.
That's my lady, not me. But yeah.
Well, no, you both do.
Stop
You both do.
Thank you.
Get back to Costa Rica and tell everyone there, come to, I don't know why they would come here, but just tell them in Costa Rica.
The same reason I came here. The same reason I came here.
Place
For a great time with great people.
Yeah.
Made huge connections here with great people from all over. And we'll definitely be back.
Thank you so much. But as usual, we had people from all over the world that showed up there, even Canada.
So far. Speaking of Canada,
people around the Toronto area and the United States area that are surrounding Toronto. X Club. When is that, Lauren?
June 9th or 6/9.
6/9. You can't forget that. Make sure to go to the X Club. Buy your tickets now to make sure you get in, because if you show up and they're going to say, we're sold out, everybody's in there having sex with Richard and Lauren and there's no room.
And you're not there.
So make sure to go buy your tickets now.
Information's on our website.
All right, back to the show. So in this episode, what we wanted to do was infuse a little bit of Hollywood class into it. As we had just finished watching the cinematic masterpiece, Magic Mike Last Dance. So what we want to do is we want to take a comparison of Magic Mike Last Dance, and we want to compare that movie's brilliance and how it compared to our takeover Flirtation in Isla Mujeres and see how they match up with one another, both thematically, in a narrative sense, to give you a better word picture, if you will. For our listener, if they're riding their horse right now, or if they're on a tractor, or I don't know what they're doing.
Under a car, you don't?
Maybe they just got hit by a car. You're right.
I just meant
you
working
meant a mechanic.
on... Yeah.
Yeah, less dark. You're right. There are so many people that we have to thank.
So many.
But we're not going to. What I feel like is they should thank us because we put on such a spectacular event. I feel like they owe us.
Flawless.
Like obviously they paid to be there and they deserve something. But if there was a way that we could bill them more, I feel like we should. We're sending out a bill because it was better than expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they could put us in their will. You know what I mean?
That's a great idea. It's a great solution.
I'm hoping they die.
No.
But I'm just saying later on in life, here's a little something for you, Richard and Lauren.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Maybe giving them such joy and such a wonderful experience, which it was. This is how monarchies work. Look, like a monarchy tax. Yeah. England does it, and they're a whole fucking country. They throw parties, but you don't get to go to them. Nonetheless, you don't get to fuck the queen. At our parties, you get to fuck the queen.
Yeah, you do.
You get to blow the king.
Fun times.
I'll do anything you want.
You can fuck you too.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. Get me a crown.
I'm sensing a new theme night here.
Monarchy night.
We'll figure it. We'll work on it.
Let's workshop that one. The thing that I love most is everything that we sort of built around it, the whole 6 months leading up to it, just worked cohesively as a unit. Unlike Magic Mike Last Dance, where nothing they put together actually worked. The other thing that I loved, all of the details that we had sort of thrown in there, everything made sense. Unlike Magic Mike, The Last Dance, which made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
No sense.
The location was absolutely perfect. The beach, the hotel, just the way the hotel was shaped, it was absolutely perfect.
The view.
Magic Mike Last Dance. It took place in a theater in London. That doesn't make sense. I want gritty striptease theaters. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a theater in London. Why are you there? What story are we on here?
I don't know. I got so lost.
It was a safe environment. Like everybody felt really, really safe to be who they wanted to be and do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Magic Mike. I'm going to jump into a plane with a stranger who just offered me money for sex. Can we say human trafficking here? I mean, that is not safe. You're going to die, Channing. Right?
Don't do it.
No. That is just the opposite of our party. Why would you do that, Channing? You just met this lady. She offered you money for sex, and now you're going to get on a jet?
People offer us money, but you can go have sex with whoever.
Right.
That's how it works at our party.
I mean, I like the private jet part.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I'll take that part.
No, not safe.
By the way, spoiler alert. We had those two gigantic, I'm sure our listeners saw them in the photos. We had those two gigantic screens that were up in the club areas, right? That were just a huge hit. We did hours and hours of video to make them look really, really cool. Within those videos, we had put up a little porn. It wasn't constant porn, but we put up dabs of very sexy images. And within that porn, we had an array of different kinds of porn, ranging from just regular porn, gangbang porn, girl on girl, cuck in there. We had some guys tied up, but we also had some bi porn in there. We had some gay porn in there.
Love.
And it wasn't, I was honestly waiting for a little bit of pushback. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody said anything like, what's up with the dudes sucking each other's dicks on the giant screens, dude? Like, I was really expecting it because I had an answer like, listen, I'm married to a woman who really enjoys gay porn. She enjoys watching it. I know she's not the only one that enjoys that. So do you want me to turn it off just for you? But everybody was really, really good about it. And again, if you don't like it, just turn your head. And again, it wasn't overt. They were like 5-second clips here and there, just sort of dropped in to be like, hey, by the way, if you wanted to ever suck a dick, this is the place to do it. We really don't care. Okay, so starting off, my only notes beyond there's some small things that we have to obviously fix. There are always things that you're like, all right, that has to be fixed for next time. All right, the hotel lied to us about that. That wasn't working. That did not work out the way we wanted to. We obviously have to fix those. There are some unknown things that we always get hit in the face with. But my only personal notes at the next event, I personally would like to see more nudity and more public fucking during the day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make that happen.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And it doesn't even have to be like during the day fucking. But I definitely would like to push people to do some oral and just some fun stuff, right?
Done. I'm already taking care of it. It's already in my brain.
You already got games planned and shit?
Already got it.
Okay, good.
So let's start with the first day. I mean, the first day, we had a lot of stuff to do. We brought a giant truck there. We loaded it in. We had April and Scott from Naughty Jim helping us. They were leading up the entire thing. They were our captains. We brought them there specifically not only to help us with the event, like run it. April was in charge. She was the captain now. She fucking ran everything. But also because they're just fucking phenomenal people. If you don't know them, go check them out. Know them, love them, do sexual stuff to them. I can't say enough wonderful things about them. While we were there 2 days before the hotel event started. So there were still guests in the hotel. Now, April's up in the club area with us, setting up lights and everything. And Scott gets off the elevator with 2 teenage boys. And they're following him.
And of course, you can't let that one drop. So we're on him.
And they're on his hip. Like, they're not just riding the elevator together. Scott's hanging out with 2 very handsome, blonde, beautiful teenage boys. They're like, and they're saying things like, so when does your party start? And we're like, Scott, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing? You can't invite teenage boys to the party.
Where did you find them?
And he's like, guys, I had nothing to do with this, because he's like, I am trying to get rid of these kids. I can't do it. Those kids would not leave him alone.
They were convinced that there was some sort of like epic secret party going on.
Well, there was. It was epic.
Yeah.
It was a secret party. My secret goal was photos. With Scott with teenage boys.
Like, what are you?
Just so I had leverage over him. Just blackmail. Just having leverage of Scott talking to 2 beautiful blonde teenage boys. But I was never able to get that shot off. Thank you, guys. We also had a friend there. He built and fixed so much for us. Can't thank you enough. Anything that broke, he fixed it. Anything that we needed built, he built it. And his wife, she was a huge help. Carlos, who was my right-hand man / bodyguard. You don't listen to this, but thank you for being there. Love Lita on Twitter, Instagram. Go look her up. I have this image of Lita in my head on Zero Fucks Night that I cannot get out of my head. And it's her on the bar on all fours, completely naked, facing the crowd. and hold on. And I think she has panties on, right? But they're not. Someone took a marker and drew panties on her.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was the dancer. The dancer was like, "You'd have panties on. I'm going to draw them on with a marker." It looked like something out of the Triple X version of Coyote Ugly. It was just awesome. What are you more upset about? Seeing me less naked or Lauren less naked?
Definitely you.
Thank you. Have you seen me naked while I was here?
Yeah.
How did I look? Because
amazing.
There's not a lot of mirrors out there.
You looked amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. You know, we could look again.
We will probably later. Hi, guys. How are you?
Fantastic.
I need you to talk right in here. Did you have fun this week?
I've had an amazing time. I'm ready for the next one.
Oh, are you going to come back?
Yes.
Are you going to come more when you come back?
I'm going to come even more.
Are you going to come on people when you come back?
I certainly hope I will.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.
Did you get to see Laura naked while you were here?
Half of her
Do you think more naked Lauren?
would be a definite plus.
We'd love to see Lauren
Definite plus.
naked.
Yeah, this is part of this. This is part of the survey, the exit survey. More naked Lauren.
Yes,
Oh,
more
definitely.
naked Lauren.
Yes.
Both of you.
You guys look
Entry and exit.
you guys look amazing tonight.
Thank you.
How do you like the hotel?
We like the hotel. We love our room and the location.
Yeah, we scored on the location.
We did.
Yeah.
Where are you guys coming in from?
Arizona.
I just talked to somebody from Arizona. They probably know each other.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here. We hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll see us
Thank
again.
you for doing this.
There was a problem that I knew, not a problem, but there was a problem that I knew we were going to have 6 months ago when we booked this hotel. And it wasn't a bad problem. It was a problem with the GM. Because when we rolled up and we saw this hotel and the GM came out to meet us, and he's about 36 years old. He looks like he stepped out of a fucking telenovela. And he's so fucking handsome. And
He's got these like green sparkly eyes. and
he's beautiful.
He's just
beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I knew that as soon as every guest checked in, they're going to be like, "Hey, yeah, great party. Who's the GM?
What's his deal?
Does he have a girlfriend? Is he married? What's his deal?"
If I had a nickel for every time someone was like, "What's his story?" and I'm like, "I don't fucking know. Just go have sex with him." I don't know.
Go talk to him. It was so great. It was one of my favorite things. Watching that play out is just watching everybody sort of gravitate to this guy that had nothing to do really with the party. But
No, he doesn't have anything to do with the
sort of this-
lifestyle.
but sort of this added bonus that was just like, everybody wants to fuck the GM. Yay, us. So just as far as a crew went, it was just, I couldn't have asked for better. The hard workers and the communication was absolutely phenomenal. Unlike Magic Mike The Last Dance, where the dancers that were hired, do you know none of them ever even spoke? I mean, it's a show about strippers, but none of them actually had a fucking role. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I just felt like it was like they didn't want to pay for them.
That's the theory, right? We
so.
ran out of money. We can't pay them.
Don't
We can
speak.
Don't speak. Just dance. We got enough money for dancing, but we don't want to know you. Okay,
That's extra.
And then, as horrible as this is going to sound, and I'm sorry if it does, but I live in a foreign country. I live in her foreign country. Selma Hayek's accent is getting thicker and thicker. I cannot understand a goddamn thing she's saying. As she talks faster and faster, I need subtitles for Selma Hayek talking.
In English.
In English. Like, the communication in that movie was horrible on top of the bad writing. I know Mexicans that have lived here their entire lives that speak way better than Selma Hayek, who's been in Hollywood for like 30 fucking years.
I don't know. Was that her character? Do you think she was getting all method?
No. I think that maybe her dialogue coach was Hilaria Baldwin or some shit. Like, she's getting bad advice.
You have to explain.
People know that Hilaria Baldwin speaks with a fake Spanish accent.
But she's from
Boston, I think. I think she's from Boston. Hold on, let me pause and check before I get in trouble. Yeah, I'm safe. She was born and grew up in Beacon Hill. So yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, sorry, Selma, you're fine, but it's hard to understand you. So day one, this is what we wanted to talk about. The people that were there. We considered this the most successful takeover that we had ever had. We give credit to the people. And that's what we want to highlight. What we observed with the people, to tell you from what we observed, what was right, what they did.
Yeah, what they did right.
That worked so well. Number one, active people got the most out of the party. Dancing, talking, running around like a maniac. They got the most. Being a wallflower just didn't work.
What comes to mind is one couple, he came to a party before in a gorilla costume, and this one, he upped his game. Gorilla costume for $0, but it was glowing.
Glowing gorilla costume. First of all, again, thank you for packing that. And like, you can't pay for a couple to be that active, that fun, and just pack a gorilla suit for everybody to just look at. Is everybody going to look at it and be like, yeah, thank God the gorilla guy's here? No, absolutely not. Me, I'm looking at it like, yeah, fuck yeah, the gorilla guy's here. I love it because it's just different. We strive to have this mix of very sexy and also a little bit of a carny freak feel.
Well, I just want people to do whatever they want, whatever feels free to them, and let their hair down. That's what I want them to feel like.
Lauren and I are here right now with two amazing human beings. Just add so much to the party. Where are you guys from?
Knoxville.
How many parties have you been to, would you say, in the past couple of years?
Gosh.
Quite a few.
Do people usually call you the life of the party?
Absolutely.
You guys are the life of the party.
We're kind of the swinger king and queens of our tiny little town.
And 100% humble, too, of course.
Because there's got to be two sides of this. I am thoroughly entertained with both of you, and I want you at every event. Do you ever scare anybody?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Some people just think you're a stuck-up bitch, and there's not much you can do about it.
But here's what I love about what you do. You both are the constant, forever, zero fucks. The way you express yourself, the fun that you're having, the dance. I watch you on the dance floor. You are just a sweaty mess. And I wish everybody would be like that. You are the personification of what the party should be. Just let go and do whatever you want and have fun. And that's why I appreciate you. And I want everybody, next time they do see people like you who are the life of them, appreciate them. Don't be afraid of them. Shake their hand and say thank you.
Well, I do have to say that I think both of us have not been able to let go to this degree anywhere else except here. You all have definitely created the space to allow us to even further find our being.
Yeah, so tonight, she does not ever do pain or whips or hot candle wax, and she drugged me over there to that little booth right there to watch her get whipped tonight for the first time in her life. Well, and I couldn't believe that she did that. That was a big...
Did you have a good time in the Sensory Bar?
It was amazing.
First of all, you're welcome for all of that. But most importantly, on staying on theme, you would admit then you are in debt to Richard and Lauren.
100%.
Okay. And if you ever get around to writing a will or anything, it wouldn't be out of the question to maybe slip us in there.
Before I die, maybe we could just repay you in sexual favors?
We'll take that.
Okay.
We'll take that. That's better. That actually may be better.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Let's just do sex. Let's just do sex. Thank you guys for being here. I hope to see you again and again.
So
be social. We have said this before. Go in there. Be the host of the party. We know it's not your party, but pretend it is. Your job is to go in there and meet every single person and welcome them. Hey, welcome. I mean, don't say welcome because that would be weird. But just be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Are you having a good time? That sounds completely normal to say to somebody as if it is your party. And just about when you're ready to say, welcome to my party, just stop talking.
Swallow
and
it.
People won't think you're a crazy person. Just this mixture of the people that were laid back, laughed, and had fun, had the best time. Now, there's a couple of different kinds of parties that you go to. There's an array, right? There's all the way to these black tie events, and then there's these really, really, really white trash sort of things that you can go to. And what we aim for really is something right in between there, right? Hitting that target right in between. Something that is really, really fun, just has a little bit of grit to it. Oops. What are you doing right now?
Banana massage.
Like a tantra massage?
Banana massage on my belly.
How do you feel about the girl who's giving you the massage? Pretty sexy, huh?
Oh, you asking me, come on.
I mean, to me, you're the luckiest guy here right now.
I know, I am the luckiest guy right now.
You're with a trained professional getting a professional experience that you can get no other place. They have been doing this since the day they were born. They've been trained like circus freak. Enjoy yourself.
And they have also very good physical conditions to do it.
Yes, they do.
They really look good. I love them.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
What is my friend getting here right now?
He's about to get a hot banana massage.
A hot banana massage.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy yourself. gritty, sexy ballads, unlike Magic Mike The Last Dance, because they have this sexy look and this vibe. They have all of the guys and they have the setup, right? It's all there. But when it came down to actual sexual activity, none of it. It wasn't actually gritty at all. If I'm watching a movie about strippers, I want to see the strippers having sex backstage. I want to see the strippers fucking people. That's what I want to see. But one scene better be about a stripper having sex with a fucking stranger. Throw one in somewhere. So here we are at a classy theater in London. No fucking grit. So there we are. Again, comparing and contrasting. Comparing and contrasting. I hope this is all helping with the word pictures, listener. The other thing that people did right was the people that rested well did really well at lasting. Mm-hmm. We, as people who worked at a lifestyle hotel for so many years, saw the people that came in at 100 miles per hour and knew, man, you're screwed.
Cancel your photo shoot tomorrow. Not going to happen.
Cancel it. Was day 3 our beach party?
Yeah, day 3's beach.
Day 3 was our beach party. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you, more importantly?
I'm doing amazing.
First of all, thank you for being here. Where are you guys from?
We're from Austin.
Is this the first Room 77 event you've been to?
Oh, hell no.
Is it the best Room 77 event you've been to?
They keep getting better and better.
Were you afraid anything was going to be, I don't know, blah?
I knew that I was going to bite me in the ass.
How was the beach party?
Off the chain. Everything was amazing. The fire entertainers on the beach were sexy as fuck. There was nothing blah. And I regret saying that.
Now, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We've only had one guest that had security called on them. I don't know. Wait. It was you, right?
Yes.
I think
it was caught on him.
It was caught on me, actually.
Now the call was they thought somebody was being
murdered.
Mm-hmm. What was actually happening?
My husband was pounding the shit out of somebody else's wife, and she just happened to be very vocal. Security knocked on our hotel door. I could not find my clothes. I grabbed the bath mat, covered as much as my goodies as I could, opened the door, told the security guard in Spanish, because I'm an excellent translator, that everything is good, we're just fucking in here. And he started laughing. He goes, I just want to make sure nobody's dying. I said, it's okay. I'll put a gag ball in her mouth next time.
But I wanted to give you a medal for that. So congratulations.
What? Gold star.
Thank you guys for being here. We really
No, thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. These trips have really
I think the best part is your guys' banter when you guys do
the banter and the way you guys go back and forth and the way you guys really care about all of us and take care of all of us and do your best and work your asses off to make sure we are all having an amazing time. It's just incredible. You guys, kudos to you guys. I won't even charge you to eat my pussy. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll be right back. All right, we interrupt this very important podcast for a very important announcement.
Guess what? Bikini Addiction launched their newest stock color, and guess what?
What?
It has pineapples for that secret sign that you're into kinky stuff.
Oh.
Grab Neon Pineapple now and get 10% off with our code ROOM77 only at bikiniaddiction.com. I still don't know why pineapples represent the lifestyle.
Because it makes your cup taste sweet.
Oh, okay. But I do know that this print is killing it.
You can also eat the print and it'll make your cum taste sweet.
That's amazing.
They don't tell you that on the packaging. Room 77 is not responsible for you eating the fabric. Hi, where are you from?
Australia.
Wow, you came all the way from Australia just to see me?
We did.
That's fantastic.
Just to see
That's
you.
commitment. Can you tell me what was your favorite theme night here?
Oh, I love them all.
You only have to pick one. There were only 5.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the gangsters.
Gangsters.
Yes.
That wasn't a theme. That was another takeover you went to. You mean Whoring 20s?
That one.
There was gangsters in the 20s. I'm glad that you missed the whole concept of the theme.
I kept missing them.
Very well done. You look fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Rich.
Where are you guys from?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Huge lifestyle scene in Nebraska.
Yes.
How did you like it here so far?
It's been amazing, yes.
Let me ask you something. Did you see Lauren naked while she was here?
Yes.
Did you see me naked?
Yes. Changed right in front of me.
What did you like better?
both. I want you both naked and changing in front of me.
The night is still young. You, sir, when you saw me naked, did you feel any blood rush to your penis?
I don't know if it was rushed to my penis, but there was a tingling sensation going on for sure.
Now, tonight we are doing Naughty and Chains, and you're dressed up in a very cool outfit, and that outfit it consists of a kilt, which I really appreciate.
Man skirt.
It's a man skirt. Now, what I'm going to do is one thing that I had tried before. Place my hand on your leg, okay? And it's going to go up your leg until you get nervous enough to say stop, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
It's going up.
Stranger danger.
It's going up.
Stranger danger.
It's going up.
You are touching my balls.
I have my hand on your balls.
Yes, you do.
I have my hand on your penis.
Yes, he does.
He is not fully erect.
It's cold out, Richard.
Well, I should have warmed my hands up.
You should have warmed your hands up.
I should have warmed my hands up. I just want to let you know, I have my hand on his penis. This is why I think all men should wear skirts. It's just more convenient.
100%.
Did you have an amazing time?
Had an amazing time.
Do you love the resort?
Love the resort.
Would you come back to another Room 77 event?
Tomorrow.
Would you say that you owe us a debt because we're adding so much to your life?
Yes.
Would you write us into your will?
Sure.
Do you have any cash on you now?
I'm wearing a kilt.
Good answer. That's a no. Thank you guys so much. You are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Hey, thank you.
The themes were great. I mean, thematically, they were great. We do our themes for a reason. Now, they may not be the best themes in the world, but we have very, very specific rules that we use when we do our themes.
Yep.
I think they all sort of came out pretty well. I had fun. I dressed up on Zero Fucks Night. No idea what I was wearing until you took it out. And I was like, I don't know how to get in this. You need to help me. And it was like you were putting me in a roller coaster. That's what it felt like. It felt like a seatbelt that you were putting me in a roller coaster. Strap in and then get out there. You patted me on the ass and were like, get out there. I spray painted my hair blue, put on some eyeliner. Every time I looked in the mirror, I looked like a go-go boy in West Hollywood. And I thought, wow, do I look gay? I'm going to start with a really important question. What do you like about me best? What's my best quality?
Your outfit.
Absolutely your outfits.
I mean, I never used to dress up for parties ever, but I feel like I have to because I'm one of the hosts. It's an obligation, but how do I look? Like a fool?
No.
Oh, no, not at all. No, never.
But I don't want to.
You actually enjoy it.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it.
And you help everybody else feel comfortable about wearing it.
That's my goal. This is your first time at a Room 77 event. How did you like it so far?
Oh my God, it was freaking amazing. We are already booking for the next trip. I cannot believe how freaking authentic you and Lauren are.
We cannot believe you. What we hear in the podcast, that's what you are.
We are fucking idiots, basically. I mean, kind of dumb.
Aren't we all?
Super sexy, super lovable, super caring idiot.
Will you guys come back?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're already booking for October.
Will you guys get more naked next time?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to get a pool heater.
Okay,
because I want to see more nakedness from you, sir. Okay. Where are you from, by the way? Well, you don't have to say you could lie. Name of the state.
We live in Florida.
Not a really long flight, so you have absolutely no excuse.
No excuse.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. You're awesome.
I mean, I looked hot as shit, don't get me wrong. But I had no idea it was going to come off looking as femme as it did. I always look at the packages, right? And think, that dude looks great.
Yeah.
And then when it's put on me, it looks so feminine. You know what I mean? It's like a Scottish guy who's blowing bagpipes in a kilt.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Manly.
But I put that on, and as soon as you see me, you're like, maybe you should throw on a pair of pumps. Maybe a wedge. That's just not working. But unlike Magic Mike, where the theme of the movie was, should I be judged for being a gold digger, or should I just be judged for wanting to have sex with someone hot? Is that a storyline that we really should be basing a Hollywood script on? That is a theme that as soon as it's pitched out of anyone's mouth should be pass. Pass. Women should be able to have sex with guys just because they have a lot of money and because they're good looking, or just because they're good looking. No one said you can't. But what we are saying is, why don't you just keep that to yourself? Okay?
Wait, but she had all the money.
Because her husband that she was divorcing had all the money.
You're right. Why can't I have
the point of this is just come to another event of ours and just stay off Netflix altogether.
I saw some ladies making some really smart shoe choices. So they weren't always in 4-inch heels. They were sporting tennis shoes for Converse, different sneakers. I wore sneakers on beach night.
It's really smart. Really good. Great point.
Give your feet a rest.
My feet hurt every single night. Like, I can't even imagine if I was in heels. I mean, I can imagine. But
you would have looked stunning.
I mean, I would have looked amazing. But I couldn't even imagine it. I really couldn't. My feet already hurt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great point. Learn how to do your drugs, people.
Yep.
Drugs, these lifestyle events do exist. If you do them correctly and safely, you can enhance your experience.
Sure.
Especially
not necessary, but you can.
Yeah. And if you have somebody that you can trust, always do it with a buddy system. Again, which I see a lot taking off in the lifestyle world, is the Trimex.
Penis injections.
Penis injection, which I did twice at this party, which was awesome.
I was going to say too much. I don't know.
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
No. Yeah, I have a photo.
That's right. You said you wanted to be hard the entire.
I wanted to be. I wanted to be hard the entire time. I didn't get my goal. I wasn't able to inject myself by the pool and say, "All right, who wants to play sit and spin?" But the injection is gaining a lot of popularity. But the most important thing, what we observe that people do most correctly, is talk to people. Talk to people. Don't get on their nerves, but be social. You can't go to these events. We are constantly telling our DJs, turn it down. Turn it down. Hey, Sachi, can you turn it down a little bit? Why? Because we are a social group. It is not like going to a rave where everybody wants to just rave to the music for 4 hours long and jump up and down all night. People want to talk. They start to migrate away from the speakers.
Except for me.
Except for Lauren, who wants to have
migrate to the speaker.
Deep conversations. Communicate with one another. That is the most important thing. And the best part of the party is, we've been to Temptation a bunch of times, and I've watched 600 people standing in a giant circle staring at one another. It's the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's 10 o'clock and you're like, yeah, let's just go to bed. And you even try to talk to them. You're like, hi. And they're like,
I know.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going to bed. I just fuck off. It creates such a great vibe when you are social. It doesn't mean you're going to fuck them. You got to take that crap out of your brain. Be friendly.
Because there are a lot of people who are like, this was so awesome because we made friends. We made lifelong friends here. And
you just talk just nice and you make someone laugh. You will or could honestly wind up having one of the most amazing sexual nights you've ever had. Unlike Magic Mike, where you want to have sex with someone initially just because you think the person is super fucking hot and is maybe a prostitute. In comparison to our party, I don't know how that correlates at all. But you can sometimes have really, really great sex just based on a really good conversation, in contrary to Magic Mike Last Dance. So in that aspect, I think they were exactly the same. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Before we get to our own sexual rendezvous, this did result in a few amazing things that for us, first time couples that ever went to an event. You, sir, this is your first event, yeah?
Absolutely.
How does it feel so far?
Dude, this is the best fucking event. It's a life event for me, man. It's like a bucket list shit you just cross off, and it's so fucking awesome.
And this was, your birthday happened while you were here.
Yes.
So you could say that Lauren and I gave you the best gift ever.
Absolutely, yes.
Which sort of puts you in debt to us.
I feel it.
You want a handy?
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. If you want to close your eyes, I'm okay
my
with that.
left hand's not as chafed as my right.
Just warm it up and I'm fine.
You got it, man.
What is one memory that you would have here that you think that you'll take home? Or like a vibe or anything that you feel like later on you're going to think back, that was amazing?
No, it's like being that this is our first lifestyle event, the beauty of it is like you go to a regular resort and your regular whatever, and nobody says good morning.
They don't even look at you.
Good morning from everybody that walks by. Good morning. How was it last night? Did you have fun last night? It's like everybody's into everybody. It doesn't matter, size, shape, nationality, whatever. It's just everybody's fucking here to have a good fucking time. And it is. Can you believe that? The Costa Rican Navy showed up.
We've actually known each other on Twitter for quite some time. We never met in person. It's the first time we've ever met, and I saw you in person. I'm so happy that you're here, and it took years, actually.
Yes.
And I just want to say, personally, I'm so happy that we were able to do this together, because I know you wanted to do this for so long, and I'm so happy that you were able to get here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
No, this has literally been the best week of my life, really.
Thank
you for everything that y'all have done for all your hard work.
Again, so you would be indebted to us in a way. If you are or have already written your will, maybe a section in there for Richard and Lauren. You don't mind that I'm holding this microphone on your breast, do you?
I do not. And you're very, my personal space is very,
listen,
it's been violated.
I am blocking the wind right now so it doesn't fuck up my microphone. But I'm also sexually harassing you at the same time.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. It's a little Bill Cosby, it is.
If this is sexual harassment, I'll take
Just drink this and we'll finish the interview. All right, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you guys made it.
Love you guys.
That was fun, ruining any other experience that they will ever have.
I know, I love it.
I know, because I just love watching their faces when it's like...
Yeah, it's just like it's something told in pictures, and when you live it in real life, just to see that on their faces, for me, that's the emotional high that I still am trying to get off of, because throwing the event, for me, I just get so emotional. It's like providing all this space of love and joy and it's overwhelming.
It is. It's a lot. You want to live in that space. You want to live in that world, because there is such a freedom there that everybody gets to feel. You want to be able to live with your heart in that place all the time.
I had someone send me a message afterwards and say, like, that exact thing, like the space that you guys provided and the love and everything that we felt while we were there. It's so hard to come back to real life and adjust to the people who just stare at the ground, look straight forward, have closed hearts and closed minds. And they just sent like a thank you for making that space and allowing us to be a part of it. It's just...
That's really sweet. Yeah. The guy, one of our good friends, he had never ever dressed up for a theme party before. And he's like, this is somebody I really, really admire just as a human being. Like, he's just somebody that I look up to, and he's just one of those people where you're like, I wish I was him.
Yeah, I know.
And he dressed up for the first time. I almost cried because like for him to do that for me is I can't believe he did it. There's actually two people who did it. For him, even more, because he will not do anything for anybody.
No, he's not a peer pressure kind of guy.
That's just the way it's going to be. That's how it is.
Yeah.
But good luck with everything. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, I'm Richard here from Room 77 Podcast. We've met before, yeah?
Correct.
So did you have a good time while you were here?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. I mean, would you say that at this point I would be like king status and Laura would be like queen status?
Of this domain, absolutely.
So like royal.
We are your subjects.
That's how you would feel, right?
Oh, feel it all day long. All day long.
This is what I want to tell everybody. One of the things that happened in this event is I've known you for a long time and you've never dressed up for a theme party. And you dressed up for a theme party at this event. And it moved me to the point of...
You almost dropped a tear.
Almost. I mean, it was almost like my wedding day. Close.
Similar.
It was close. To be honest, it was a little better. But...
As good as I felt being Captain Anal.
Captain Anal was a great costume. How did you come up with Captain Anal?
Found a mask downtown. Mm-hmm. We were going to rob a store, all six of us. We got masks. Thought we'd bring it back and have fun. At first it was Captain America, and then I thought about you, and I said, well, Captain Anal.
That makes more sense.
I got the ball gag, but it wasn't complete because I didn't have my cape. I forgot to bring it. So we actually used the beach towel, which we were told we weren't supposed to. And I took my cock ring and put it on, and I had a cape, and I felt fucking right.
It felt right. I would imagine happens next. Marvel calls. Right.
We're fielding calls. I really can't say anything.
But here's my advice.
We're fielding calls.
Hear from every studio first.
Right.
Here's what I wouldn't do. Don't have them touch the costume, because I think you nailed it.
As a matter of fact, I saw somebody walking away with it today. We had words. I got it back. Anyway, it's fine. I got it back.
You would, because at some point that's gonna wind up in this miscellaneous.
Actually, the Hard Rock actually reached out to me and asked if they could and put it in the window, when you're walking down the hallway to the casino.
That's fast. I mean, that's probably record time.
I'm not willing to give it up.
Yeah, you're going to be right next to Bruce Willis's costume in Die Hard, I think. But I want to thank you personally for dressing up. It meant the world to me.
I did it for this place. What an amazing, absolutely amazing event. I have never been to that other place. I've been to different. Never have I been to a place where everybody was so friendly. Everybody got along. It was the right amount of people. Staff was amazing. The parties at night were amazing. The music, the DJ crushed it. I cannot wait for the next one. When are you doing it? Are you going to do another one?
But we're going to do another one in October, yeah. And here's what I like most about you, is you and your wife are smoking hot. So thank you for bringing that to our party. We really, really appreciate it. Yeah. We appreciate that. Thank you for raising the bar.
Done.
Moving for me, there was somebody there who had their first lifestyle experience at our event.
No.
It wasn't with us. I don't know who it was with. Maybe the GM. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the DJs. You don't know.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fucking fantastic. Did you have a good time?
Yes, amazing.
Tell me something that you did here that you've never done before.
We had our first lifestyle experience in Full Swap.
You had your first one? How was it?
Amazing.
Where do we get our cards at?
I feel like I deserve a thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Say that louder.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard and Lauren.
Thank you, Richard, and mostly Lauren.
Okay, I didn't need that, but thank you.
I did some sexing with you in the rooms alone. This is one of the only parties where we had more sex. We had our own orgy with another couple. It was really late that night.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit more zombie sex, but it was a very, very, very hot session for everybody. You did one of those cum rolling things where you just couldn't stop coming.
It's very easy when there's so much stimulation for me to just get in that zone, and it's hard to turn the orgasms off.
Yeah, I know, because every time I'm like, okay, stop, we have to go, and you're like,
I just one more.
Just one more.
I'm like a crackhead.
If guys could do that, you'd never see us again. I'm pretty sure.
It's true.
We also were with a soft swap couple that wanted an experience. I don't think we're allowed to tell this story. I think I was told specifically, do not put this in your podcast.
So what we're going to do?
So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you the story, but we're going to put
other people.
No, we're going to put our spin on it. So what happened is this couple, I mean, they're in the lifestyle, but not really in the lifestyle. They just wanted to try what it was like. Everything went way crazy. Let me tell you what happened. So we go up to the area in the playroom, and we lay down this beautiful gal, and her husband's there, and she's completely blindfolded. Now, this is one of the nights I did the shot. And by the way, just side note, I feel like it should be fair when you are with a couple, you should have to tell the other dude, hey, I am medically enhanced here with hard-on medication, because it could, in fact, make the other guy feel really, not nervous, but like anxiety. Like,
yeah.
Why can he cut glass with his penis? I think you should disclose that.
Yeah, I think you should.
Which I did halfway through. I just let him know, hey, by the way, I am medically enhanced with a shot, just so you know. And he was like, oh, thank you for telling me that, because I was wondering. Of course you were. Any normal person would. And by the way, I hate to go on and make this podcast even longer and more boring than it is, but I can go back now in the past, 3 years back, 2 years back, and remember saying to guys, how are you still hard? How are you already hard? How do you keep it hard? And now I know they just fucking lied to me.
Yeah. Bastards. And it hurts me because it is stressful for you.
Well, it doesn't help your complex.
No.
But just hearing a guy say, oh, I shot my dick up, makes you go, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. At least if I want that option, it's there, but I'm not broken.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, sign it. So anyway, we lay this girl down who is gorgeous. I mean, I've always been in love with her.
Yeah, I mean,
and he is just
so handsome.
He's so handsome.
He's so handsome.
Yeah, they're just beautiful, beautiful people, right? So she's blindfolded, lay her down, and they just want soft touching, right? But halfway through, he whispers in my ear, stick it in her. And I'm like, I don't know if that's right. He's like, you stick it in her. So I stick it in her. I start fucking the shit out of her. She's screaming. I mean, screaming. I mean, she's going into town. She rolling orgasms, which I'm not used to because you never do, with me inside of her, right? She's just coming all over, dripping all over my, like where it's like coming white. It's all over your cock and it's just dripping down. And he's just taking that cum and he's just feeding it to her. She's still blindfolded.
Yeah.
And then you crawl over her face. She's still blindfolded. You crawl over her face and you mount her face. And she's just eating away at you. And she starts squirting all over the place uncontrollably. He's all of a sudden, he's really hard. He comes up underneath her, sticks it in her ass. Now we're DPing her. This is their first time.
You went
First
well,
time.
we both went easy. Yeah.
First time, right? We're just DPing the fuck out of her.
And all I'm making sure is she's not talking, she's not seeing anything, and her hands are pinned down.
That's the only
that
rules.
was my
Don't talk to her. That was the rule. He's taking her ass. I'm taking her in her vagina. You're just laying on top of her, pinning her down, rubbing your pussy in her face, right? And then I'm like, I feel after we fucked her for like 20 minutes raw. I mean, by the way, no, I had lube in my hand, didn't even need it.
No.
She was so sloppy wet. Just like, it was like a garden hose.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Like I had to take it out and rub it on the furniture. That's how wet it was. I take it out and I feel myself. He's like, he turns to me, he slaps me. One of those guys really manly, like slaps me on the shoulder. He's like, are you close? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm close. And I say bro because he's a manly guy. I don't know what else to say. I say, yeah, I'm close. I could go. He's like, let's do this, right? You turn around, right? So now you're still sort of on top of her face, right? So she's still tonguing you, still mask is on. And then we crawl on top of her face. I bust the biggest load on top of her face. At the exact same time, he busts what I've seen is even a bigger load on her face. She opens up like a baby bird. Every drop falls down her throat. She starts gagging a little bit on the thing. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got to help her. But no, she's not. She's actually making cum bubbles, which I've never seen. That's quite a talent.
She's so talented.
I am just like impressed at this point because she's blowing cum bubbles. Where did she learn that? I'm thinking. And before I can say anything, she's like, shut up. She grabs me. She takes both of our cups and she starts rubbing them and then starts licking her fingers.
She's milking it.
Oh my God.
Every last drop.
Right.
That's how much she loved it.
First time, she takes off her mask and says, how is that? And I was like, you got your ASA card. And that was their first time. Anyway, I don't know if that's how you remembered it.
I mean, it was pretty darn close to that, yeah.
The point is, we didn't tell the story. Yeah, all in all, it was a really, really great party. We're having another one in October 17th in the same place. I think everybody should come. That's the end of that sentence.
Well, we had more than a hotel full. We had an overflow hotel. Like they came over. Everyone had a blast. So doing that again probably. And yeah, come on down.
Not probably. It's already for sale. It's already for sale.
No, I meant the overflow part.
I don't know when this is going to air, but we already have sold out for the event. I know people usually say that, but that is actually true. Make sure to go to room77life.com on the travel section and check it out. On another note, we packed everything up. We got out of there. We had a big truck and we had to take the cargo ferry home. We put it on the ferry. The ferry ride is usually beautiful, right? Going from the mainland to the island. Everything was going great. And at the very last second, and I shit you not, listener, right as we're about to leave port, about 5 dumpsters filled with raw, smelly
trucks,
disgusting trash get on the ferry. So you're moving on this ferry. You're tired. You're hungover. You're already a little bit nauseous. And it just smells and feels like absolute shit, which is exactly the way Magic Mike, The Last Dance ended.
It's just a pile of trash.
So that's how I leave it. If that gives you any word pictures.
It does, Richard. Thank you so much. As a listener, I'm going to say thank you.
Very welcome. All right, I don't know if you got this, listener, but I really loved Magic Mike Last Dance.
I don't know if that's true.
I loved it. listener, please go over to patreon.com and support us. It really, really helps us out and support this podcast.
We want to say thanks to those who did. Yifta, Kyle and Amanda, Heather, Jose, couple of Knowles, John, Doug, Brittany, Timothy, Love My Honey, James, Jorge, Gulf Coast couple, James A, Frederick, Robert, Zuriel, Tracy J, Kisa, Ronnie, John, and Serge.
Of course, all of this is ASA approved. We'd love it if you go over there, Patreon.com/room77 and support us. Also, make sure to go over and buy your tickets for Sensation in October, for X Club June. You can do both if you want. They are not mutually exclusive.
That's true.
I am going to stay here and keep getting catfished because that's literally 2 times in 1 week, and that is not a joke. I don't know what it is about me. I don't know if it's the face on our profile that's like catfish me. I don't know if I should just write it on my head in the profile. Catfish me.
Yeah, I heart being catfish.
I believe anything you'll tell me or send me. Just send me stuff and I'll believe you. We will talk at you next time.
I'm going to have my voice in tip-top shape.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to go leave a positive review.
For more information, go to room77life.com.
Thanks for stopping by Room 77.
We had a blast.
Now get your clothes and get out.